So this is going to work much better. All right. Are we back? I think we're back. We're demon speed in here, people. All right. Let me get the charger. The damn leaf blowers again. We had a rule. No, there's supposed to be no gas-powered leaf blowers. People keep breaking that rule. All right. We're back. We're back. Oh, just, is the, I don't know. Guys, I was outside, but I'm right underneath the router now. Now you get to see the demon. Let's pop the hood. Damn. The air grabber. Mike's blocking. Supercharger. Ah, demon. It's the best. The best. Yeah, like literally pinball is fun, but nowhere near as fun as putting on some country music, beautiful sunny 5-degree and no cloud in the sky, driving the demon to the beach in Connecticut and just chilling, have a couple cold beers in the cooler. Life is good today. That's kind of how I feel. Like pinball is fun, man. People take it way too seriously. People they don't get it. They don't get it. Like it's like you can, this is the pinnacle of like automotive fun. These two cars, like the Toyota, I think like a Mazda Miata and a muscle car would be the greatest two, best of both worlds in the driving world. Dodge is coming back, baby. Dodge is coming back. I don't know if you saw this. Let me find it for you. Let's watch it. It's amazing. Let's see. It's like, talk about a company that like realizes they made a mistake more than Cracker Barrel even. And they have to go back and like course correct. But like, look at this. Let's see, SRT. I mean, this is basically how you like kind of say like, oh, we messed up. Let's see, where's the video? All right, hold on. Why is it like, let's get this louder. Share. Hold on. It always does this. You guys ready? Ready for it?
Sitting on over 500 acres, our 5.4 million square foot North American headquarters is the second largest building in the U.S. But 36 years ago, 4 years before this building was completed, a very small group of engineers created something special that to this day fuels a subculture, both inside this complex and the auto industry as a whole. The name has changed a couple of times, and it even went quiet recently.
Quiet.
But it is
TV.
time now for us to harness our past, to accelerate harder and faster towards our future. So today we start. We start recruiting. We start rebuilding. And we refire the machine. We stop being quiet and we get loud again. Today, we relaunch the world-class SRT Performance Division.
Hell yeah. Love it. I love it. Okay. That's how you do it. Okay, back to the spooky stuff. I'm very proud to announce. I'm very proud to announce that for the first time ever. Well, I've always had I would get one LE of a game and we would auction it off, for someone to get a shot at a game that's sold out. We all know that Beetlejuice is going to sell out instantly. They're going to sell 999 in 9 minutes, right? 9 minutes, 9 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's going to happen. Spooky Pinball is going to give Kaneda club members a chance to get a few of the games, fully loaded games. They're going to be, and I said, I only want my club members to get access to butter cabinet, topper, everything. I want the works. I want these are going to be loaded games available exclusively, if you will, to Kaneda club members. So I encourage all of you to try to get one through your distros and all that. But if you get shut out, Kaneda club members are going to have a shot at some. I'm really excited to do that. I'm very excited for this game. From what I've heard, it's going to be a jaw dropper. Okay. So but as I said, please exhaust all of your other options because there's going to be more people that get locked out, I fear, than I will have games. So just know. A special Kaneda plaque signed by the men. Yeah, I think probably. I'm sure we could work on that. They're really cool. We'll do it. I think we can have a Kaneda edition, Kaneda club member edition. Be fun. It's fun. I've crossed the Rubicon. Now I'm like, am I a distro now? Does that mean am I a sellout? No. I will still call this game, objectively. I absolutely will. I only want that version. It's funny. Yeah, no, I just for me the desire to own this game feels personal to me as much as it does professional. It's a personal desire to really support these guys in a game that I think is going to be incredible. I really do. I think I just feel the vibes from them. I see the smiles. I know that Evil Dead, this they got it to where they now have a game that when you walk by a spooky Evil Dead and then you see even Potter or Dune or Kong, they're now, in my honest opinion, the second most beautiful pinball platform and the second most beautiful game in all the pinball. I still think Jersey Jack's platform is still just levels above everybody else's. But remember, it's $15,000. Spooky's going to sell you this for $9,999. Are you getting some pets again? Yeah, we put the dog. We'll get a dog again. I just need the kids to get a little bit older so they, baby Cassian can. It's a lot on our plate. We don't have any help. This is something about you. You don't see it because you get shows every week, and the level of exhaustion in our family is high. There's no grandparents nearby to help out. They're nearby, but they just can't help out. We don't really have a babysitter. We don't have a nanny. We are doing it all. And so I would love a dog, but it's just too much on our plate right away. We really need to put our own peace of mind. And look, we're going to get one. The property is perfect for one. And the town is filled with beautiful little canine friends. just a little bit later. I think sometimes you can pile too much on your plate, and we can't do that. And I know Brendan wants to move faster on it than I do, but I'm like, no, babe, like, come on, you're already beaten down. Don't add another. It's hard to travel, when you go away, because we can take the kids, and then now we have like to find shelter for the dog. It's just a lot. Signing Franchi was brilliant. Of course it was. Of course it was. I mean, Franchi's art, just killer. And he's just going to kill Beetlejuice. He's going to crush it. What if it's Goonies? I love that they're making one less than Stern makes of an LE. I mean, now Stern's making 770 Star Wars. This is why Star Wars LE gang. Look, how many of you, look, I don't even care if the game's great or not. Star Wars LE will sell on the secondhand market immediately for $18,000. I just don't know what to tell you. It's going to sell for $18,000, and you can hate me. You could say I'm just trying to pump and dump it. All of that might be true, but I'm telling you, Star Wars on the secondhand market, if there's only 770, and look, there is no way that that half the games ever went to Europe. You hear that Star Wars theme song, bigger Stern screen, better sound system. It's going to insta sell out. My worry with Stern LEs lately is they don't know how to make a good LE anymore. Have you noticed this? Like, Stern doesn't know how to make a great LE anymore. I mean, Jaws LE maybe, right? But like Kong LE, no, it's terrible. Nothing special. I don't think James Bond LE was looked too similar to the premium. I just don't think they've made a great LE in a long time. They have not made that like really the LE just felt so much nicer. Like D&D LE did not look nice. X-Men LE maybe, but again, they keep making the premiums too similar. I agree. X-Men looks nice, but like the premium, like they need to sandbag the lower models. I think X-Men was gorgeous. Poor X-Men, by the way. Like it's just, I know it's getting better, and I think it's gonna get better, but man, it'll never fully recover. It just won't. Yeah, because I don't even know if the mechanical side of the game was really fixed. Was it? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the animations are not the best. It's just kind of just doesn't feel like it's worth the money. No, gang, the Pro should have crap on it as art. The Pro should have just the logo. I'm serious. They need to sandbag the Pros. X-Men is underrated. I don't know. X-Men is just it kind of is what it is. It ended up being, unfortunately, it just ended up being, it's just all the issues with it. It's a shame. You can't have a game be successful when it's just going to be plagued by all those issues. Big Bang Bar is coming back. There will be, what I heard was there will be 250 remade. There will be a new art package by Stanley. I think it was Stanley. I don't want to butcher his last name. Before he passed away, he worked on it. There will be improved mechanics in the game that are really cool. Every time I talk about it, they get mad. They get mad. It's dead flip. Jack, what's up, brother? Jack, we want you back designing, brother. Jack's on Facebook right now. Jack, join us over at YouTube right now. We're on Kaneda Pinball. Mr. Jack Danger in the house. Jack, we love you. We always have. We always will. I mean, that's just the way it goes with Jack Danger. Coolest mofo in pinball. He's like a tall version of Kaneda. Like it's just what happens. Jack, I want one of those Stern jackets, by the way, the one you wear. You know the one I'm talking about. Just be like, hey, I lost mine. Can you guys make me another? And then give me the other one, okay? Probably a medium. All right, let's do it. It's been too long, man. We need to look like twins when we go to a show. You'll it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. There's one of my most favorite pictures ever is me, Jack Danger, and Carrie Hardy just laughing hysterically. It's such a good image that captures the vibes we're all going for, right? Kaneda Beetlejuice LEs with Retro Ralph ball drains. Yeah, they're gonna come with a pair of Retro Ralph gloves. He made gloves, by the way. Have you seen these like fingerless gloves? Like what's going on? It's weird. It's weird stuff. Poor Ralph. Poor Ralph. You know, we didn't get him back. Now he can't come back. He's been locked out. We locked him out. Now he's just there making. Ever notice all of Ralph's like? He's like his videos are always like. We always make. Is there innovation left in pinball? What do I think of the new game? It's always go look at all the thumbnail. Just like what? Who cares? Guys all take themselves way too seriously. You know, I heard Ralph's going to be in New York City. He's going to be in New York City September 10th when the Stern Star Wars media day, so we can't make it to Stern. And I was like, and you can hit Ralph up. I am extending an offer to bring Ralph to my Japanese jazz bar, and I think we should just break bread and just bury it all. Like just that's the but I'm not gonna, you know what? Every time I reach out, I get ignored. So just you guys can go say, hey, Kaneda would like to take you to his Japanese jazz bar on the house. He'll be my special guest. We'll go in through the VIP entrance. We won't wait online like everybody else. The line is down the block. When you go with Kaneda, you go in through the back secret entrance. It's the most amazing night you'll ever have. Jack, we got to go when you're in New York City. Oh, what's up, everybody? He's definitely going to regret it. We're all having fun. Yeah, no, we're all having fun. And we're all and look, when you're a grown man and you can't just like chill, you're gonna get made fun of. You're gonna get made fun of. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. Ah, yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Look, there's no ill will, man. I mean, I see these guys at shows. It's all fine, you know? Even if they refuse to shake my hand, it's all good. Nothing changes. They can't change how I feel and how I'm vibing. And it's all about positive vibes, gang. It's all about like the new MGK album, baby. Trust me, Lost Americana. Don't sleep on it. It's so damn good. That first song is so good. Take me somewhere cheap where the living is easy. I mean, that's it. Isn't that what we all want in life? Cheap pinball where the gameplay is easy. Yeah. Smooth things over with a compliment regarding his gloves. I mean, I love it too. Like he's got like FOMO on his gloves. He's like, we're only making 99. Like, come with FOMO on gloves. And he's like, I love these guys that make stuff where like, oh, I'm just breaking even to put my logo on something to get it to you guys. You notice how I stopped selling all merch? I don't care. The amount of effort, like I don't need you walking around. I don't need that. I'd rather you guys like, kick your donations. You're a club member. We're making more than all these guys, and we're having the most fun. And we're not shilling anybody, and we're absolutely having the most fun. You can see it. Like they literally are not. They're all reading show notes. We ain't reading shit. But how we're vibing. Okay, so here's my prediction. Well, we got Jack Danger. Jack, I heard Star Wars is just okay. Is it better than okay? Like, I know you guys are streaming the old Star Wars games. Give us a little something, man. The dude's seen it. He's here. He's seen it. Just give us like, I wish they would hype it more. Like, where's I can't wait till you guys see the mech in this game. Once you hear the theme song, like we know it's Star Wars. I'm not getting hyped watching Borg play the Data East game. I know you're Jack, literally, Stern needs to like unleash a Kaneda-like personality to get people more excited. Like, where's the excitement? I really like, I just like, hey, like, I don't care about the old games. I want you guys to make me feel Like, I can't live unless I get your new game. Because we all know we don't need it. Make me want it. This is it, Stern. No, it's not. It really isn't, but like, whatever. So, like, I think it's coming soon. I don't understand why there's not more of a little bit of a like it's a week. It's a week away. It's gonna be a fun week. Beautiful time of year, by the way. It's like easy to wait, right? It's easy to wait when the weather's perfect and you don't really want to be inside. It's easy. It's easy. Single TIE fighter on. What's funny about Stern sometimes is like literally George Gomez walked by that TIE fighter on a spring. And he's like, all right, this works. Right? I mean, like literally, I love George Gomez. But like, man, George, how did you, when you walked by Richie's game, how come you weren't like, Steve, get over here for a minute. What the is that? We have Star Wars, bro. What is this? What is this bobblehead TIE fighter thing doing here? Like, what is this? What is that screen? Stupid. What is that? What is that? Like, what was your idea? That you're just gonna slap the lockdown bar button? That's how you shoot TIE fighters? Man, stupid. Steve, come on. What are we doing here? Stern Pinball. We're the world's #1 pinball company. You put a TIE fighter on a spring? This guy Kaneda is gonna kill us. He's gonna effing kill us. The dude doesn't even play pinball, and he's gonna kill us. He's insecure. He's wearing multiple necklaces. Like, what? One's pink. Like, what's with this guy? Doesn't even understand pinball rules. He hasn't put his podcast on a pair of gloves. He's not even doing gloves this year. He's not even doing gloves. And he's got an audience. More people watch his Facebook lives than we even sell of games. He's 4,000 people are watching every video now. He's not showing respect to everybody. He's not even going to come here. How are we going to win this guy over? Stupid kid. Look, this is it. This is it. Like, this game better be it. All right. So, like, there's a Dune at Automated, and I was thinking about going there to play the latest. I might text Frank D'Angelo. He's usually in here. Frank Mack, and see if we want to go over there. Automated's only 30-minute drive north. So it's there now. So, like, it's a beautiful day. I might just take the Demon up there. I don't know. It says I need an oil change, but my oil level's fine. I think that's just like after a certain amount of miles, it's saying that too. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's detecting like it needs new oil because I've got the oil. Yeah, I called the dealership today. They're like, yeah, drop it off. We can sneak it in. Leave it with us. No, I'm not leaving you my Demon. No. I will wait for an oil change. Make sure the Dune code is up to date and crank the volume. All right. Yeah, no, Carrie. So, Carrie, man, are you getting a Dune? Yeah, it's based on miles, right, Mike? Yes. Yeah, and it probably doesn't need it because I already got the oil change like a few months ago. I don't know how to reset that statement, though. Yeah, I know cars don't detect quality of oil. Or I drive my Demon. This thing's got 6,300 miles on it. In the Demon space, that's a lot. Like, these guys, it's still on the original tires. Horrendous story of my friend was holding on to my replacement Demon tires. He threw them out. They're now worth $5,000. You can't find them. They don't even make them anymore. And he's like, bro, I'll buy you dinner. I'm like, dude, you threw out my tires that were worth $5,000 and you want to just buy me dinner? And he's not even offering to pay for replacements. It just takes all the patience sometimes to be an adult that have friends that kind of suck. Yeah, I mean, who does that? Who like moves houses and doesn't tell you he's moving and then throws out your fucking items? I'm sorry for cursing. Who does that? Like, it's still like, I just would never do that. Just give me a call. I would have come and picked him up. It was a hard time for him. His dad passed away. I get it. But just give me a call. And I'll pick him up. fine. We made up. I mean, because my friendship with him is like really like goes much deeper than tires. Anyway, yeah. Um. So, how many of you? Let me ask you a question. How many of you are on the list for Star Wars? I'm shocked that the hype thread is not really blowing up. Is it even like 10 pages by now? I mean, I get it. It's like, yeah, it's like more Star Wars, right? We all knew it was Star Wars, so that's why the hype page is kind of just Neil McRae trying to shill for Stern. Have you noticed Neil is like the biggest Stern fanboy ever? It's just like it never ceases to amaze me. Like literally, he's like, I'm tired of hype threads. He starts the hype thread. He started it. Good old Neil. He's a good guy. He's got a lot of money, flies around the world. I mean, I feel like he's just making money in his sleep, which is good. And he just flies around the world. He's like, he's an ambassador for the sport of pinball. They need Jack to sync Kong to hype Star Wars. Toadin, here's the thing. Big Bang Bar is coming out before Toadin remake. Do we need another Star Wars? Yes, Carl, because we never had a great modern Star Wars game. So that's why I say yes, we do need another Star Wars. I don't think we've ever had a great modern Star Wars game. And I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Would anyone disagree with that? Like, have we had a great modern Star Wars game? It's not the Steve Ritchie game, gang. I want to take that TIE fighter on a spring. I hate the hyperdrive, the way it's like, it's cool, but it takes up too much room. It's also not, part of the storyline. Yeah, well, I'm going to get the oil change on Wednesday at the Dodge dealership. Does it matter where you get the oil change? Let me ask you guys that question, because I could go to Valvoline and they could do it today, or should I take it to Dodge? The thing is, Valvoline wanted to use their oil, but I'm like, no, I want you to use the Pennzoil. Yeah, yeah, I'm going to Dodge. Yeah. Yeah, because like if you need new oil filters and stuff like that, it's a demon. Like they've got the right stuff. Who's on code for Star Wars? Do we know? Why don't you have a motorcycle? Carrie, you want me to tell you the truth on that? My mother is why I don't have a motorcycle. My mother said she will write me out of the will if I ever get a motorcycle. She loves me too much, she said. What I'm gonna get is a Vespa. Come on, I'm a prima donna. I'm an insecure prima donna pansy. Come on, I'm on a Vespa with a silk scarf. That's how Kaneda's gonna roll around this town. Exactly, like a little Italian scooter, pinky out, sipping my my espresso. Gentlemen, have you heard about Stern Pinball's latest limited edition Star Wars game? The fine folks over there in Elk Grove, Illinois would like to sell us a 770 edition version of a Star Wars game. It's bollocks. They've already done episodes 4 through 6. Yeah, right, my good man. Are we getting one? Are we getting one? I should do like a Kaneda's double-breasted pinball tournament where like you literally have to wear a double-breasted jacket to compete in the tournament. Like, let's bring some class. Have you seen the way people dress at pinball tournaments? Have you smelled the way people smell at pinball tournaments? I think we class it up. I think we do Kaneda's double-breasted pinball extravaganza. And the winner gets like a tailored suit. You know what I'm saying? Like a pinball machine in a haberdashery sounds like a great idea. Everyone looks like they just got like I don't even know, like everyone looks like they're going to paint a house at a pinball show. They look like they're about to go paint a house. Yeah, a photo of me walking towards the Vespa like a Kira would be amazing, Carrie. Um, Carrie, when you were at a Multimorphic, how many people were there making games? Like, I saw a couple people there, but what was like the total staff like? Yeah, it just felt like Jerry's got all these parts and like, but nobody's like doing anything. Like, the tour was great. Thank you for doing it. But like, how many people are actually there? 5? That's it. That's it. There's more. It just felt like nobody was there. It's like one dude's like, he's like, here's the Portal stickers. Like what? Stick them on, bro. Make the damn games. Get them out the door. Total staff 3. We spoke about that a bit actually. And what did he say? Like, I like legit. It just felt empty. I don't find no. Finding good help is not hard if you pay for it. What he's trying to find, this is the problem with manufacturing. You got to find like you have to find like almost like temp type workers and you don't pay them. So like, yeah, like if you would, I'd rather work at McDonald's making French fries than sitting there in a, in a 3-person pinball company trying to screw together portals. That's the problem. He hires people they don't want to work. They go to Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Because it's like, well, we know the pay is crap. Yeah. No, and spooky, it's like, it's a family. Like, that's the thing is like, if you walk through the door every day, would you want to Carrie, between us, pretend no one's listening. Would you want to walk through the door every day there and like be like slowly screwing together like Princess Brides? Right. It's like, there's like 3 people there. And you're, but also it would make me nervous too. Like, I don't know, like, it's like quality control and only having that many people, like, just feels like, come on, man. Like, that's not like a manufacturing facility. It's a glorified garage build when you have that few people. I mean, I could fit 3 people in this garage and we could screw together the games. I don't know. How many people were at Barrels? You went to Barrels too, right? How many people were at Barrels when you went there? It's I really do think, wow. Okay, so good. So Barrels over 20. That's kind of like Dutch. I feel like Barrels is around the size of like Dutch pinball. And how many were at Turner? Turner Pinball trying to sell that $10,000 Merlin's Arcade, man. It's not happening. The yellow armor, Chris, man, Chris's mistake is he never should have sold Raza to Melvin. He should have just made Raza. He would have sold the Razas more than Merlin's Arcade. I don't know why. Like, he brought Merlin's Arcade to market. I don't know why. There were 2 people at okay, like, it's like, this is like, how can you, like, make games like that? Like, in the end, I mean this, Jerry, Chris Turner, the all of that should have been consolidated. Like, AP should have set up a company where that not only will they make AP games, but they'll crank out Turner's games. They'll crank out Jerry's games. This way you have, 20 people every month cranking out 20 games a week for somebody. You will get orders, but to have each of these companies independently manufacturing with like 2 to 5 people, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how these guys stay in business, to be honest. I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. The overhead, all those parts, like just sitting there, just every day parts. You're just walking, you're staring at parts. It would drive me crazy. You guys want to talk Dutch pinball? What's up? The tariffs. There was more talk about Ninja than Avatar. I don't. Carrie, come on, man. Like, what do you? There was no talk about either. I mean, there was no talk about Avatar. So, like, yeah, like it was like, yeah, I could hear people say probably like, yeah, there's more. I have more fun on Ninja clips for like half the price. Maybe that. Look, I think it's gonna get real interesting in the next couple months. We're gonna get the three new games. There's gonna be 4 new games that disrupt the market. Are you ready for them? Star Wars, Walking Dead Remastered, Beetlejuice, and Big Bang Bar Remake. All of that will be announced, revealed, and showcased between now and December. Expect Big Bang Bar to be announced sometime around Expo. 250 coming back. Fortunately, the company's putting its logo real big on the back box. I don't like it. They need to get that off. It's just not, doesn't look good. They're gonna get mad. Like, he's seen it. Kaneda, you showed Kaneda stuff. Now they're gonna start calling over. They can't touch us. Uh-oh. Carrie just spoiled. Carrie did it. I didn't do it. Carrie did it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Carrie said it. Carrie said it. It's not my fault. Don't yell at me. Carrie Hardy. I can't confirm or deny what Carrie just said. All right. I can't confirm or deny it. Once again on Kaneda's Pinball Live, we're getting exclusive stuffs. And where's the super chats, gang? I'm about to give myself some. I'm about to pay myself. Is it Pedretti? Is it DP? Would you rather have Dutch Pinball? I'll tell you this. I don't know. I don't know if it's Pedretti. It's someone. I don't know for sure either, to be honest. I haven't seen too much, but Rick at Planetary owns the license. You guys know that. JPL just said, will Stern use Predator Guy to voice Chewbacca? Oh man. I don't know. I don't know what the call outs will be. But okay, so here's your options for who's remaking Big Bang Bar. Pinball Brothers, Pedretti Gaming, Hexa Pinball, Dutch Pinball. And am I missing anyone? Home Pin. It's not going to be Home Pin. Now, look, everybody would want it to be CGC if they were on schedule. I don't know. I see they're building those Merlin's arcades. Here's the thing about Big Bang Bar Remake. It's going to be cool. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be cool. It's going to be different. And it's going to be collectible and it's going to sell out. This is why I like these guys when they're like, oh, they want to like, they get all pissy about me talking about it. It's like, shut up. You're going to sell every one. Like, it's not a secret. The cat's out of the bag. This is a tiny little hobby. People here talk. So, like, yeah, pinball is going to have the return of Big Bang Bar. And it's going to be this year. Cool. Look, Rick at Planetary, man, he's sitting on like a lot of stuff that will sell. I don't know. If you own a Big Bang Bar, one of the remakes, your game's gonna lose value. This one's gonna be nicer in every way. They did they improved geometry on stuff. They improved mechs. The pole dancer has been improved. It's super cool. It's just gonna be a cooler Big Bang Bar. I was talking to my friend Kim Mitchell. He's like, I'm glad I sold mine because I knew this was gonna happen. Well, the thing that's gonna get tricky now, gang, is the tariffs with people, right? Because if this game's gonna be made overseas, tariffs, man, it's like it's gonna get difficult for these European companies. Here's the thing, though. If you make 250 Big Bang bars, you'll sell them all in Europe only. I mean, you would sell them. I know there's been some talk, like, maybe we just sell them here. Like, does anyone know, like, what is the real issue with Star Wars and overseas distribution? Like, can you get a Star Wars LE in Europe or no? I'm still confused. Like, I've played Big Bang Bards. It's not even that good of a game. It's not. It's the most overrated game I think ever. It was just famous for being rare. Can someone in Europe, like Dave Sanders, nobody knows, like, what's the, like, I feel like people are trying to say I was wrong. I don't know. I feel like Stern is not sending Star Wars LEs to Europe. Are they? I don't care either way. That's what I heard. Now that Cuphead is dead, why doesn't Ryan McQuaid just share it? Like, why doesn't he just like, if I were Ryan, I would just share it, try to get people excited to maybe convince someone to make it or buy the title to produce. Great shows, says Alejandro Traveria. Traveria? Great show. Star Wars is good. Heard news. Hope Star Wars is good. Yes. Alejandro, I hope Star Wars is amazing. I keep saying this. I want Star Wars to sort of remind us all why we love pinball in the first place. And, John Borg gets what we love. What I keep hearing about Star Wars is that it's going to be a game that casuals will really enjoy. I think they're going to make it more mainstream in terms of its layout, which means fan layout. I think, and I think they're gonna, they're not gonna take any crazy creative like leaps on this game. I think Borg's gonna put in, I think it's gonna be a lot of his recycled mechs that you love. I think we're gonna see the AT-AT is gonna be the mech suit from Avatar that he made that falls down. Makes total sense. Like the mech suit in Avatar falls down. I think we're gonna see the AT-AT do that. I also think Borg is gonna use the NBA Aerosmith shooting the ball up into something is going to be the Millennium Falcon popping out of the creature's mouth when it needs to escape. I think that's going to be a moment. I think there's going to be some ball flying like that. I do. I think he's going to use those two mechs. And then we know Borg loves magnets, and we want magnets in Star Wars. So, like, yeah. I think it's going to be just a game that makes all of us curious. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to go to the beach today, by the way. Kaneda. Come on, Ralph, send me some gloves. My hands feel they feel naked without retro Ralph gloves on. That's weird. Oh my god. I'm not gonna please myself until I got those gloves on my hands from now on. I want to feel the chafe. Last night we went to a restaurant locally and I was like, I ordered a $75 steak that sucked and I'm never going back. It was like literally this Wagyu, it was flavorless. It was overcooked. I was going to send it back and I was just like, Brenda, like, whatever. Like, I don't even want to, like, I'm never coming back. Like, my new thing now is you can't cook a $75 steak, right? I'm never coming back. I hate overcooked meat. And, I've got some really great restaurants here. Roaden Seafood is the best. Like the food is good. It's not like, But it's not about, it's just the vibes, the environment. You'll see. It's right on the water. It's incredible. They got a boat. It's called the Pearl. Owner and his son, his family run. Like it's just, they're great people. Like the vibe in there is so amazing. The older I get, the less I want to like branch out to all and try all these new places. No, you find where the bites are amazing and they know your name when you walk through the door. And I don't need anything else anymore. I don't need to go around and like find all this new stuff. It's like food is food is food. Like give me the good stuff with the good people and the good vibes and the good service. And that's what matters most. So I'm really like, I don't know. What day do you think we're going to see Star Wars? See, this is the other part that I kind of is annoying. Like, why don't we have a revealed date? Like, like, why isn't there like a date by which all of us are like, like blocking out our calendars? Like, is it the 10th? Is it the 7th? Is it you're literally like less than 10 days away and we don't know when it is. This like, what are you doing? Like, what are they doing? September 8th, Carrie says. But did they say that, Carrie? Is there like a 9/8/25? Are they hyping that? Is it just like, I don't understand. Like, where's that been communicated? I haven't seen anything. The thing is like, I actually think that this is why the media day is silly to me because like, like everyone's already seen it. Like, I think they do it all wrong. I think the media should come in before it's revealed to the world. I think we should sign NDAs. I think we should hand over our cell phones. And I think we each content creator should get a room with a game and nobody else in it and let us bang on it for a couple hours. Don't let us have any devices on us. Closed door rooms. I don't want to see like don't like herd in like 25 content creators into that Stern Alley room. It's too crowded. It's too loud. It's the worst way to intimately experience a game for the first time. I want to walk into a pitch black room with just the game on. Nope. I want it sound dampening room. I want pitch black. I want to walk up to it and I want to experience it in the best possible way. What they give is it's crap. Right. And you could see it. Like people are not like getting the right experience. It's the worst way to sort of reveal a product. They've got a new chief marketing officer. Like why is it so hard for these pinball companies to understand that? You bring in Carrie, you bring in Kaneda, you bring in Ralph, you bring them all in separately, and then you embargo their coverage. So I can make videos, whether I'm hyping it or that's how you should do it. They don't want to do that. No, they want you to pay out of your own pocket. These guys are going to pay $600 to $1,000 out of their own pocket to get what? Did he say that Jabba is in the game? Right? Is he serious? Like that's in the game? Why would he show that? Just looks terrible. He said it's in the game. I think he's trolling. I don't think he's being serious. I'm really curious how the title's going to work. I don't even like the logo. Like I think they didn't make it good. It's like it looked like AI generated. It just looked sloppy. Like the font, the E was wrong. The R was not. It didn't go to the edge of the border, and the border wasn't sharp like the movie, like Empire Strikes the Empire. It should also be called The Fall of the Empire. I just think The Fall of the Empire sounds better. It's like The Empire Strikes Back. Add the. It just sounds better. It looks better when you write it in the logo. The Fall of the Empire. Fall of the Empire. Make it more. I don't know. This feels more like dramatic with the in it. the number one pinball podcast in the world. I'm looking at all my Twippies. So speaking of Twippies, right? I know Colin's trying to reboot it. You know what is funny is like he wasn't gonna do it. He's now trying to reboot it because Kaneda said it wasn't happening. He's literally doing it to try to prove me wrong, which is funny. I'm so happy we're gonna make him do work and the show's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. Like he has no idea what he's doing. He has no vision for it. It's gonna suck. And I literally can't wait to sit back this year. You know, and maybe Kale and I are going to just get together, get some whiskeys and some popcorn and just sit back and watch it suck. It's a shame that our hobby does not have a great end of the year award show. It's a shame. We were there, we had it, we all experienced it when it was good, and it turned into total garbage. It was garbage. It was garbage last year. I mean, 45 minutes, they had no Wi-Fi, like the whole thing was just like, what's happening here? Garbage. You didn't even need to do it live. They should have just recorded it, edited it in the right way. And because there's no advantage to live. There's no advantage. Nobody's there that's getting an award. Nobody. You know, the thing about Colin is you know, I think his intent is in the right place. But once again, like I think he just chooses to take the wrong side of things. And, you know, it's unfortunate. Like him and I were fine. And I don't know. He just like started, you could tell like he seems really, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Starts with a W, it ends with an E. I think he's really woke. And when you could see it, like he was really trying to just like cater and virtual signal when he was doing those stories around J.K. Rowling and like, you know, trying to like align with the extreme members of our community that, you know, and you could see like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you writing these stories? It's because he's trying to virtual signal, and that's what woke people do. They pretend to be like, you know, all high and mighty. And it's like, this is pinball, bro. Like, walk around the damn floor. Like, this is not, that's not the audience here. We're back. Anyway, and I don't care if you're woke or not. Just, you know, again, but if you're trying to make a living out of pinball content, man, being like, you know, being like really far progressive to the left is not really gonna win you the audience. You know, when in Rome, baby. That's why I'm moderate. Killian, where you going? Want me to say hi? Hold on, come here. Say hi.
Bye bye. Hi.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what that was. All the so much energy. You know, I'm raising these kids to be like their daddy, moderate, socially liberal, fiscally conservative, treat everybody with respect, treat people how you want to be treated. That's it. That's it. And don't mess with kids. Don't mess with children. Don't try to introduce them to overly complex things they don't understand yet in the name of normalization. It's not normal to try to introduce kids to things they don't understand yet. Get that out of my family. I will raise them to be respectful of everybody. I will raise them to use common sense, but don't ever come after children and their purity and their innocence with that sort of agenda. Like that is why you will lose elections forever until you stop. It's just the way it goes. It's the way it goes. If you want to go after family values and you want to go after children, and if you want to go after women, female sports, if you want to go after it, you're going to lose forever. So keep doing it. Keep changing Cracker Barrel logos. Keep doing this stuff. In the end, I do believe this is the greatest country in the world. I do believe you have an idea you can make it here. It's not easy. Look at Spooky Luke. Just join. Look at Spooky Pinball. American dream. No one's going to knock on your door and take it away from you. Nobody. You know, it's funny. Like Brenda's sister is in Amsterdam. It's like everybody hates America. Everybody, yeah, good. Hate on us. I love this country. My parents came from nothing. Immigrants. Their grandparents from Italy. There's Rebecca on camera. There it is. Hi. We're talking smack. Hey, I don't care less. I could care less. In the end, if Brenda had stayed in Ireland, she would not have got to where she got to. The opportunities are not there. She came to America. Now she's got this great life. She's happy. She's blessed. It's amazing. And look, there's great places everywhere. There's great people everywhere. But this anti-American sentiment, the way, and I've noticed this like a lot as I look at my American muscle car. I've just noticed this a lot. There's a lot of like, it's like the people that claim that they're fighting for stuff. They really hate America though. Like they're like embarrassed by us. And how are you going to win an election in America when you're like actually embarrassed by us? You know, it's like, you know, Rebecca was saying like, she's like, why are there so many USA flags everywhere in this town? Right. I mean, I live in it's a very like left-leaning town. Why is there? Because people are very patriotic. We look at our flag with a lot of adoration for all the sacrifices people made to be free. Like if people don't understand that, like, yeah, you're not flying the Irish flag because it's a symbol. It actually is a symbol of unity. I mean, it's the green, the orange, and the white in the middle. The white is the symbol of the unions. I forget like which tribes or like what it all stands for, but you look at the American flag and it's a symbol of everybody who sacrificed to the ultimate sacrifice to be free, to put democracy over like socialism and communism. And like, so yeah, like people fly the flag proudly. And so when I hear people are like, oh yeah, in Amsterdam, they don't like us, or like in Europe, like everyone thinks, good, don't like us. We sent our boys over there to fight your war. Like, it's funny because like it's like people forget history. Did you forget all of this? Yeah, we've got our issues, but no other country is dealing with 50 states, different ideologies, different points of view. It's a melting pot of people from around the world, and it's still here, right? And we've got issues. We have a lot of issues, but that's also what makes us strong because we deal with those issues too. Just saying. But I'll tell you this. The reason we didn't end up in Ireland is because Ireland is way too socialistic. Like you'll get great benefits, but the opportunity to climb there, so much harder. Your money goes nowhere. The ability to make money is a lot harder. And like, if you want to buy anything, the way they tax stuff, you guys have no idea. This $35,000 Toyota in Ireland would be like 60 grand in euros. It just like, what? You can just have a better quality of life here. Not to mention the weather. They're not going to get a week of this ever in Ireland. Anyway, look, I respect all people. And that's why you don't see me get into it. I respect people. I respect discourse. I think people should have debates. I think people should be able to debate without personally insulting each other or refusing to shake hands or fighting. You know, what I love about pinball, to bring it back, is like, I love that we get to debate this stuff, right? Because it's innocuous. And that's what's funny is like when some of these like people get all bent out of shape or they don't want to talk to you anymore about pinball drama. It's like so funny. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just I love it. I love it. And I know what I'm doing. I know that, I hit a sore spot for a lot of people, but whatever. It is what it is. People don't know this. Ireland is the second most expensive country in all of Europe. It's Sweden and then Ireland. Second most expensive country. A lot of, there's a lot of money in Ireland. Like, and you think we're going through issues in Ireland? Like, the main issue is like they're not putting their own people first, and that's what's happening. And people aren't happy about that. You can't have your own people suffering, and then you're like opening up, let everyone else in and use all, take all the benefits that you're paying for. Pin side drama. Like Ireland is great. Kerry, when you go to Ireland, let me know. Go to Galway, go to Cork, go to Dingle. Dublin's all right. Just spend like a couple days in Dublin. Dublin is the worst part of Ireland. It's not. It's like Dublin's a neat city, but like you can see it all like in a day or two. But Dublin doesn't have the charm of Ireland. The charm of Ireland is when you drive and meander through Ireland. And you go to these like 800-year-old pubs and, like, trust me, stay in Adair Manor, right? Adair Manor is where you want to stay. Golf at Adair Manor. Let me pull it up here. And you will absolutely be blown away. And that's Ireland. Let's see. TripAdvisor, Adair Manor. Let's visit the site. This is heaven on earth. Like, we stayed here, and I will say it's so worth it. Like, look at that. And they just redid it. Where's the hold on. Let's see, Trip Traveler. Get some photos. Oh yeah. Just have tea here, talk pinball. That's funny. Yeah, like, you go to Galway, go to Chinactons. All right, just trust me. Go to Galway, just find your way to Chinactons pub, and just drink Guinness and Jameson all day long. There'll be like live music. Everyone's in a good mood. The thing about Ireland that I love is like nobody cares about money there. Like there's no flashing of wealth. They don't respect that. They're salt of the earth. It's a farming nation. And so like, it's really great because when you get into conversations in Ireland, nobody cares. They're not asking like, what do you do for a living? Like in America, like we're like obsessed with that, especially towns like these. Like everyone's just trying to size you up. Like, what do you do? How much you make? How much square footage? Like, I get it. And all y'all rich people in therapy and like, alcoholics, and your wife's on antidepressants and she's doing GLP-1s, and your wife's now all of a sudden 50 pounds lighter in 1 year, jabbing herself, not eating food. Like, I get it. Like, all that making people feel better? Or are you just like trying to find in Ireland? They don't care about any of that. I mean, they're probably doing the GLP-1s now. I mean, everybody is. It's just crazy. Everyone's withering away. Kaneda's 49 at the gym, working hard, eating healthy. I'm not, it is what it is. And who knows what the long-term health problems are going to be with all this stuff. I think it's tragic. The way we're not, we're doing that. We're turning on sports betting everywhere. I think that's a tragedy. And we're not regulating social media for kids. These things are like, we need to fix that. We need to, like, you have an age by which kids can drink legally. Why isn't there an age in which social media is banned until you reach a certain age? These parents are handing these kids these cell phones by age 5, and they're just getting addicted to doom scrolling. And they wonder why these kids are messed up. They wonder why these kids don't want to like look you in the eye. They can't talk. They can't have a real conversation. We had like our interns present, these Gen Z kids. They're looking at their phone the whole time to present, sitting down, looking at their phone, sitting down. If you challenge them or have a question, they crumble. They crumble. They can't even deal with confrontation. And they've grown up like this. I love it because like when it comes to presenting creative ideas, like anyone my generation, slaughter them. Like they can't roll with it. They don't know how to roll with it in real life. They're just used to like sharing and emojiing their way through everything. Parents, absolutely. No, my kids are not getting cell phones. We only watch TV in this household on the weekends. That is it. When it is a school day, there is no TV on ever. They come home, we're doing activities. They come home from school, we're in the backyard, we're at the beach, we're like drawing. Killian would love to watch TV every day. Only on the weekends. It's a treat. I hate the fact that we threw social media at kids without even thinking about the consequences of any of it. I hate the fact that these tech billionaires are making $300 billion they're worth as they destroy the psyche of humans. Not even like kids, just people are addicted to this stuff. It is garbage in, garbage out. It is endless doom scrolling, garbage out. Everybody, you came here for pinball talk. We just started talking about other stuff. Okay. Anyway, because it's like there's nothing. We're going to talk about Star Wars when it comes out. Everybody, it's been an hour and a half. I love you guys. Have a great Saturday. Do me a favor. Give your kids a kiss. Give your wife or your partner a kiss. Enjoy your weekend, your Labor Day weekend. All right. Have a good time. We are here for a very short amount of time. And let's everybody go buy those Retro Ralph gloves. Come on. He's selling them at cost. Can someone buy me a pair? Can someone please do that? Can someone go buy me a pair of Retro Ralph gloves? I would love to rock them on the show next week. Can we do that? Like, I will PayPal you. Like, I don't know how to do it. But if someone can grab me a pair of Retro Ralph gloves, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, here's where we go. I have it on good authority that Star Wars is a non-asset game. It's not a non-asset game. This is Dr. Frightener. He's wrong. You got to remember, like, how would you do a non-asset Star Wars game? So you think you're going to animate it and Disney's going to approve your crappy animations? There's no way. Got use common sense. It's not going to be animated. It's going to be clips. There's no way Stern is going to originally animate a Star Wars adventure. No, that would be dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. Peace out, everybody. Larry, you're wrong. Larry, I know people at